Hello, everyone. As you can see, this is a Star Wars The Black Series figure. This is actually one of the figures I was looking forward to the most to unbox on the channel. Unfortunately, my child was messing around with my camera, and all of the video that I had already taken was corrupt. So we're gonna do our best to salvage as much as we can. So here we go. So today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at Bo-Katan, obviously from Star Wars The Black Series. This is the Mandalorian version, not the Clone Wars version. So what we're going to do here, normally we would do the full box tour, but as you can see, she's out of the box. But have no fear, we'll do our best to go ahead and recover as much information and knowledge as was imparted on those videos before they were lost. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the outside the box here together. Then we'll go ahead and take a look at Bo-Katan's accessories, take a look at her articulation. Then I'll go ahead and take some pictures, and then we'll wrap up. I actually have the wrap up already done. That miraculously still survived, so we're going to go ahead and leave that because that was actually somewhat good. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and take a look at the outside the box. So as you can see, we do have the mural side right here, and on the back here it says Bo-Katan, a gifted warrior. Bo-Katan is a legendary Mandalorian. She refused to align with the Empire's occupation of Mandalore, and she is number 10 from the Mandalorian series. And then on the side, we have the normal Black Series. All right, so let's go ahead and see what she's got. As you can see, I still have the museum putty on. We'll go ahead and leave the bottom one there. That way we can maybe give us a little bit of movement there. All right, so we'll take that. We'll take that. Hand off the blaster there, Bo-Katan. All right, and blaster number 1 and blaster number 2. So you're missing taking her out of the package, but there you go. All right, so first off, we do have the helmet. Looks awesome. I am so glad that they kept the rangefinder, so that way it is movable, so you can move it up and down. It's just awesome. The detail on the helmet is also really good as well. All right, the blasters, however, this is where things go a little downhill. As you can see, it's very plain. There's very little detail. The coloration, I wish they would have done more gunmetal than just bleh, gray. And then the grip on that is just kind of, it feels like they phoned it home, and the other one is exactly the same. And then we have the tiny little jetpack. It's not bad, actually. It's just tiny. I wish we would have some sort of way to use some fire or something like we got with the Boba Fett Deluxe, or ones that we can steal from like the Marvel series as well. Which brings us to Bo-Katan herself. I think the face sculpt on her is actually really good for what it is. The hair is good. Everything else is good on that. So as far as range of motion, that's all the way down. That is all the way up. We have a neck joint at the bottom and a neck joint at the top. So we've got really good motion on that. Then we've got the arms. This will go almost all the way. It probably would go if you really forced it. I'm not going to do that. Elbows, we're going to get our 90. From here, this is where I was a little surprised about. This is up down. This one is also up down. So I was really, it really perplexed me on that. And then the body here, we've able to get good swivel. I like the fact that the holsters are not attached to the leg, so you don't have to worry about that. And then also the leg, you can do the full movement there. And the armor here is actually only attached to the bottom, which is allowing you to do that. And I was a little worried at first, you know, seeing the pictures not that close, but you know, there could have been a line here and it could have just split the armor. I'm glad Hasbro didn't do that. And then the knee, it's a single knee joint. And then everything else is pretty much standard on that. But as far as her level of detail, I'm pretty happy with what we've got here. So anyways, if you have any questions about her, go ahead and ask down below. If you're liking the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any kids yourself, you may or may not have kids, I don't know, and have any crazy stories, go ahead and include that down in the bottom too, because I am just doing my best not to blow up at her, being a good dad as best as I can with still a little bit of punishment in there. So anyways, with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the pictures. The pictures did survive, and then we'll wrap up from there. All right, hello everyone. As you can see, I did include a couple of pictures with the Darksaber from Moff Gideon, also from the Mandalorian. I thought that was only fitting to use with Bo-Katan here. But anyways, I was able to pretty much get her in any position I wanted, which is awesome. Again, I think she's a good representation of what we would expect from the Black Series for her. Good. I wouldn't say it was good. I don't like the coloration that they used on the leather here. I don't think it's quite right, but I like the detail that they did use for the buckles and whatnot. I like the night owl symbol that they've got on there as well. You know, the jetpack, it's fine. I wish they would have made the little indents so that you could use like the little fire accessories that we had with the Boba Fett, and then also that you can use from other Hasbro figures, like from the Marvel series as well. But anyways, I think it was, like I said, it was really good. I'm happy with her. I did have to use a little bit of museum putty when I was getting her in some of those poses where she was kind of off. You know, she didn't have all of her feet on the ground, which is normal for Black Series. And for the most part, I didn't really need it. But for the turntable, I almost always use it just because they're moving. Anyways, so with that, if you have any questions, feel free to ask down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you do not already subscribe to the channel, I invite you to do so. We do lots of things on the channel that a professional geek might be interested in. Me, myself, being a professional geek, I like to share things that are of interest to me. Star Wars and Star Wars The Black Series are definitely those things. Brings me back to my childhood. But beyond that, I do really like, you know, home electronics, computers, going to theme parks, that sort of thing. So if any of that interests you, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. And with that, have a great day.